Hello, welcome to our presentation on the Master's Entry Program at the University of Virginia School of Nursing. My name is Clay Heisel. I'm the Assistant Dean for Admissions and Financial Aid. This presentation will cover the CNL program. This slide shows the two buildings that are part of the School of Nursing. On the left is McLeod Hall, and on the right is the Claude Moore Nursing Education Building. We have classrooms and faculty and students in both buildings so that you'll get exercise going from one side of the street to the other. They are right across the street, apart from one another. They adjoin the university's medical school, and we're a 2-minute walk to the main hospital at the UVA health system. We're also about a 5-minute walk to the main central lawn, the historic part of the university, designed by Thomas Jefferson. This presentation will cover the Master's Entry Program, what makes it a little bit different from other programs, and how we measure success. This photo is our dean, Dory Fontaine, who has been our dean since 2008. She is the past president of the American Association of Critical Care Nurses and is a champion of interprofessional education. Her research and practice interests are improving the quality of life near the end of life, and she teaches in the Master's Entry Program. It is a program that leads to an MSN degree at the end of 24 months. We enroll students who have undergraduate or graduate degrees in non-nursing areas. It's a limited class size program. We admit approximately 26 students per year, and we admit students only once a year. We're looking for folks with strong academic records in their past, leadership experiences, and exposure or experience in healthcare. This graph shows our applications for the program since we started in 2005. We've tended to receive between 100 and 140 applications per year for that entering cohort of 25 or 26. As I mentioned, it's a full-time, 24-month program. We use block scheduling, so some classes are 2 weeks long, others are 7 weeks long, others are 14 weeks long. We use UVA's health system, the medical center, for nearly all of our clinical opportunities. But we also use the VA hospital in Salem and the community hospital in Culpeper, Virginia. There are 4 course prereqs for the Master's Entry Program. We need a course in human anatomy and physiology within the past 5 years of entry to the program. This is like, in most cases, will be a 2-semester sequence, either a 1-semester course in human anatomy and another one in physiology, or a year-long sequence in anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. If you're at a quarter system institution, it may be a 3-course sequence. We also need a course in statistics within the past 5 years, and a course in human development, lifespan development, covering the entire lifespan from conception through age 100. This can be called different course titles at different schools, but we need to cover the full lifespan. At some places it's a 1-semester class, at other places it may be a 3 or 4-semester sequence. We have on our website universities and classes where the courses are pre-approved and pre-vetted, mainly focusing in Virginia, but we do have listings at other universities in the country. If you run into something that you're questioning about, by all means contact me. What is a clinical nurse leader? One, it's a new role in nursing that's focused on improving care at the microsystem level, so improving care at a unit or at a specific office level. A CNL is focusing in delivering care in a more efficient manner, with better outcomes, that's safer, and that is also less expensive. The key is on making things better, assuming that the present way of doing things, the status quo, is unacceptable. Healthcare is becoming more complex. It's not going to get any easier. So it requires individuals with more education, more experience, to make things even better than they are now. There are many ways to become a nurse for those who have degrees in something else, programs for non-nurses. There are a couple ways that we're different from the other 400 or so programs in the U.S. One is that all of our clinical opportunities are precepted 1-to-1. So it will be one student with one experienced nurse for the entire program. Most other programs use group clinicals where it's one faculty member and anywhere from 8 to 12 students at one time in one place, but we're entirely one-to-one. We offer 1,000 clinical hours of one-to-one experience over the course of a 24-month program. That's a minimum requirement. Some students do more than that. We offer the opportunities to go overseas for the community health course. And this year we have students in Africa, in Latin America, and in Europe doing their experiences in community health. We'll teach the didactic part of the class, a lecture, in Charlottesville in 2 weeks, and then give students 6 weeks to do their clinicals either in Virginia or elsewhere. The program is also well positioned to take the CNL certification exam at the end of the program. Success. We want people to enter a program they're going to be successful to. One way of measuring success is being able to pass the National RN Licensing Exam, known as the NCLEX RN. We're among the highest pass rate of schools in the country. 100% of the CNL students pass it on their first try in 2007, 9, and 10. In 2008, it was all but one passed on the first time. And last year, it was over 90%. Secondly, you'll want to go to a program where everyone gets jobs. And even in a slower economic period like now, every student in the Master's Entry program had jobs before graduation. Another indication of the strength of our program is being able to pass the National CNL certification. This past year, 85% of our graduating students passed the CNL certification on the first try. The national average is far, far below that. Lastly, although they don't rank Master's Entry programs alone, they do rank graduate programs in nursing in the U.S. And at the last U.S. News ranking, UVA placed number 15 in the country of 700 plus schools of nursing. So we think that UVA is a great place to be prepared to be a great nurse. Now, once you've completed the MSN Direct Entry program, Master's Entry, you are then eligible to enter one of the postmaster certificates. And currently we offer postmaster certification in these 8 different areas. It's also eligible to apply for our doctoral program. The admissions requirements, we use an electronic application. We need to have the application and supporting materials in by October 1st. The application includes 2 essays. You upload your CV or resume. We use electronic letters of recommendation, so you indicate the emails and names of 3 recommenders, and they'll be emailed instructions how to fill out their forms online. And we need official transcripts. All of these need to be submitted by that October 1st deadline. If your undergraduate GPA is under a 3.25, we require the general GRE test. If it's above a 3.25 on your BA or BSN degree GPA, it's optional. Again, we focus on the GPA for your undergraduate degree. We do not average GPAs across multiple schools. If you already have a graduate degree, you do not need to submit the GRE. You also need to have completed those 4 prereq classes by the first day of classes with us, approximately May 10th. You do not need to have had all of the prereqs done by the October 1st application deadline. However, we will use the grades received in the prereqs classes that we can see in making admissions decisions. We intend to announce all decisions by December 20th, so that if you need to take a class in the spring semester, you will know if you're in the program or not before you enroll in classes for the spring. We hope that this will give you a good indication of what our program is about. I host weekly chats in the School of Nursing Admissions chat room every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I also host monthly on-campus, on-grounds information sessions involving faculty in the program, students in the program, and a tour of our clinical facilities. The dates for this are on our admissions webpage. You can also access the chat room from the School of Nursing Admissions webpage. If you're unable to attend a chat or to come to one of our sessions, by all means drop me an email. And my name and email is on all of our program pages on our website. I encourage you also to take a look at the other videos here in the YouTube chat room. We have ones on the other programs here in the school, another on financial aid, one on clinicals, and others with profiles of some of our undergraduate students. Many thanks, and we hope that you'll consider becoming a UVA student.